I figure it out, man. Okay. I had a vision from the two guys that was in the room with me and so on. God used those two guys in a different vision too, and that's what he been doing. Okay, he been reusing those same people for me over and over. So one time when I told my psychiatrist, it seems like these are demons and they keep following me, I misinterpret that. It took me 24 years to figure it out. And it didn't really take me 24 years because I was seeing it slowly and surely, but I couldn't understand it and so on. And I wasn't taking my time to understand it because when stuff scares you, you just want to run away from it. And that's what I was doing. Okay, so let's come back into perspective real quick, right? So we sitting on the lunch table and we talking and stuff and so on, man. Out of nowhere, Sean just get distracted and he just looked away. Okay. Fat boy got distracted and he looked away and he bent back the fork and make it look like a the devil sign, okay? But it looked when he was doing it, I saw it there, and then my heart hit me really quickly. Like so, I got a little jolt in my heart and so on, and I mean in my somewhere between my lung and my heart, I get a little jolt there, and I looked at it and I'm like, the devil, and I mean, and Sean looked at me, and then looked at Fat Boy and tapped Fat Boy like, yo, 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 Trini just said that's the devil there, man. And Fat Boy looked at me and started apologizing, right? Well, anyways, right? In that little minute at a time, Fat Boy, Fat Boy he lost all consciousness. He didn't even know what he was doing. He lost all consciousness at that moment in time to bend that back like that. He didn't even know what he was doing. You see? So I really see why Christ said, "Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do." You know what I'm saying? Because there is like I was crossing the road to go take a picture of a sign to vote in PA and stuff, right? And a lady almost hit me and so on. She even whined her windows down to apologize, nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't look at that as intentional. You know what I mean? Because after what I experienced of how the devil used Fat Boy to make that sign right there in that little time, that's how the devil works also. But we don't, people who don't walk that path won't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Another thing too I want to say real quickly. Look at the American Medical Association. Look at the insignia with the two snakes wrapping around the pole. Okay. Look at the EMS, emergency EMS. No, like the ambulance paramedic team and so on. How they have that crow is an X. You know what I mean, with a top on the head and top of the bottom. You know what I mean. In that, the sign of Metrotron, Metrotron, the some Hebrew god. You know what I'm saying? Um, that is say like Elisha ben Abuya or Akka said like I guess there's two gods. There's two gods in heaven. You know what I mean? Like was trying to make an insult for the Jewish religion and so on. Like we living we living in some powerful hidden supernatural world, man. They living they hiding in plain sight, and you can't do nothing about it. All you gotta do is gotta stay prayer. You gotta be very prayerful. In this life, you gotta be very, very prayerful. You know,